Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tales of Maj'Eyal, also known as Tome for short. For those of you joining me for the first time ever, my name is Sabouts, and for those of you returning for another series, I'd like to welcome you back. Now, Tales of Maj'Eyal is a roguelike game. It's something I've been meaning to play on the channel for a while now. I've owned it for quite some time, but never really got time to getting around and doing it. But it was highly recommended in my Discord that I check out a roguelike game, since it's been a little bit since I've done a roguelike on the channel, and this was the game that just happened to pop up, so I'm good with that because I'd really like to play it. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Alright, and from here on out, the actual character I'm going to go ahead and do is, I'm just going to do a standard human, and we're going to go Berserker. And mainly this is because I don't have a whole lot of hours in the game, so this will be a fairly, I don't want to say easy class, but it can be a powerful class if you rank it up properly. So it's going to be pretty good to kind of jump in there and play with this character. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of hours in the game, and I haven't played all too much. Now, we are going to go with the roguelike mode, which I find fitting for a roguelike game. You can do like Exploration Adventurer, which gives, this one's pretty much makes you, gives you whatever amount of lives, and Adventurer gives you a certain amount of lives after every level. But roguelike, if you're dead, you're dead. And that's more fitting for how I like to play my roguelike games. For the difficulty, we are going to keep it at normal, because as much as I want to do Nightmare, because I normally do like to crank the difficulties up on my games, it's been a really long time since I've loaded this up and played. So I don't think it's a good idea to jump into Nightmare, because it's going to mean that this series is going to be like one episode. I'll probably die within the first 5 minutes, and that's not going to be any fun. So we'll do that. Now I'm hoping to play a couple different characters here as I kind of progress forward. So if we die with the Berserker, I might roll another character in another series and just jump right back in and play something else, and we'll just see if we can unlock some of these. I don't have a whole lot, but I've unlocked a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a random name here. Something kind of easy. Orculon. Okay, I like that. That actually sounds like a Berserker name. Orculon. Orculon the Berserker. Alright. Let's go ahead and load the game up. Cool. So, right off the bat, big thing with Berserker is going to be our strength and our health. Dexterity is a little important too, but I'm just going to go ahead and dump everything into strength. Our class points. And they give us Stunning Blow, which basically allows us to do some critical damage to our enemies and stun them. And War Shout, which confuses our enemies and kind of acts in a area of effect way, essentially. What else do I want to do? Let's see. Quick Recovery. Combat Focus allows you to regenerate stamina. I do like anything that's passive, so we're going to go ahead and dump our last point into that. Just gives us a faster stamina regeneration, which is pretty important for using abilities. Now for the generic points, we can go ahead and dump them into a few things over here. Now we already start with heavy armor training, which is nice. And some combat accuracy, so I guess I'll go ahead and dump that into weapon mastery, and then another one into vitality, I guess. Recover faster from poisons, disease, and wounds, so I'm good with that. And then we've got a category point, which will just, you can learn 2 new slots. Do you wish to buy one with a category point? Yeah, sure. Alright. And yes, we'll accept the changes. So, this is the story, and we'll go ahead and we'll kind of read through it and see how far we can get. So, welcome, Orculon. You are a native of the northern region of the Allied Kingdoms, a peaceful land that both humans and halflings call home. You hail from the small town called Dearth. Humans are the most common race of the land, and you are one of them. In an attempt to prove your worth, you have decided to venture into the old and wild places of the world, looking for ancient treasure and glory. You have come to a land called the Dearth Fields in the western border of the Thalorn Forest, or Thalorn Forest, in search of the Troll Mine. I'm gonna like butcher a lot of these names, so bear with me. It is an old forest infested with trolls and all kinds of wild animals. To the west lies another dangerous place, the old ruins of Corpool. You heard the caves below were infested by vermin and undead. After days of travel, you have found the forest and entered it. What will you find here? Hopefully some good stuff. And we're all the way up here in the corner here. So, game kind of acts as a standard roguelike. You just move around. We've already got an enemy here. We'll go ahead and take him out. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. We seem to have envelope equipping linen cloak of iron throne, so that's just a cloak. I don't know if I can actually wear that. Crafted by a master, 2 encumbrance, type armor cloak, defense. Let's see, is there a spot? Yeah, there is a spot for cloaks. It's not bad. +1 strength, +1 constitute, physical save. That's actually really good. That was a good find, right? Coming out strong there. Nice. All right, that's what I'm talking about. And we can go ahead and press Z. That kind of auto explores, and I'm just gonna press that. So if you're wondering why I'm zooming around the map, I know some of you may have not have seen this game before. I start zooming around the map really quickly. That's because I'm pressing Z on the keyboard, and he basically just goes to any area that's not explored. I do want to see what this is. Linen cloak, so not nearly as good. We gotta fight these guys. Ooh, yikes. Okay, this will be interesting. Let's see if we can... Oh, boy. Let's see if we can somehow pull them into a area so we're not fighting them all at once. We're definitely going to start using some of our abilities here. I'd actually like to move those abilities around a little bit, but... Did we actually stun him? I wasn't sure. Yes, he is stunning these off balance. And I'll go ahead and move the cursor off the screen, off to the sides. We're not going to use it a whole lot. Survivor's Brass Lantern of Focus. Okay, here he is. We'll stun him. You know, I'm not going to... Yeah, we'll confuse him. Okay. And did we pick up anything good there? Survivor's Brass Lantern of Focus. +4 will. Wow. Changes damage, +6 mind, physical save. Infused by nature, psionic forces. Light radius +2, healing modification +11%. That's pretty good compared to just our regular lantern, so we'll go ahead and throw that down there. Scrying orb. Let's see, healing infusion. We'll just hold on to that. Ooh, we got some guys coming. Here we go. And obviously, just like a standard roguelike, if you can get them into a smaller area, it's going to benefit you. Okay, here we go. A wizard hat. Alright, we'll just pick it up. Let me get the cursor. I apologize. I'll probably end up doing that a lot this series. Also, I hope the audio levels are good. They should be. And we've got the Survivor's Brass Lantern. Is that going to be worse or better or worse? Physical save +5 healing mod. Yeah, it's not as good. You'll want to pick everything up though, and I'll explain why later on. We're doing pretty good so far. I think we're using a two-handed weapon, correct? I didn't actually take a look. Iron Greatsword, yeah. Okay. Just wanted to check and make sure. Alright, nice. And we're gonna search the map, but that should be pretty much it. To the south off screen, there he is. It won't let you fast travel if there's enemies nearby. Flaming Iron Battle Axe. That is pretty cool. Is it a two-handed weapon? Powered by arcane forces. Got 3 encumbrance. Must be held with both hands. Critical chance, attack speed, bursting radius 1 hit, +7 fire. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'd definitely swap that over for that. No doubt that was a good find. So I'm actually pretty confident we're going to have a good run. I'm gonna knock on wood there on my desk. Oh, just in case you guys didn't hear it. I'm gonna knock on wood because I'm not going to hopefully jinx myself. Ooh, scroll. Let's fight this guy first. A tattered paper scroll. You find a tattered page scrap. Perhaps this is part of a diary entry. It is a gorgeous glade, but I swear that looked like part of a human femur. Saw an absolutely gigantic troll, but fortunately I threw him off my scent. Okay. And that's it. So we're actually all the way at the end of the map. That means we've completely explored the map. There's nothing else to pick up, nothing else to kill, nothing else to see. So we're going to move on. And I think that's it, actually. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Did we pick up anything that's worth picking up? No. Alright, I'm not going to exit the workshop. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I was trying to remember how to actually get over there. Oh, a lone alchemist. We actually got an escort quest, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten one this early. Please help me. I'm afraid I lost myself in this place. I know there is a recall portal left around here by a friend, but I have fought too many battles and I fear I will not make it. Would you help me? Yeah, we'll go ahead and lead you on. So now we gotta escort this person to a nearby portal, which hopefully isn't too far away. It's always hard to know. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's like all the way across the map. Another tattered paper scrap. Perhaps part of a diary entry again. So back again. He's just a stupid old troll. It'll be easy not to let him get wind of me. Initially found his treasure stash further on, but I had to turn back. If you get this, help. Okay, where did our guy go? Because obviously we shouldn't have pressed Z. Well, probably gonna fail this escort. Because I don't know where he... Well... Okay, I guess he made it. Cool, so what's nice about escorts is you actually can get some pretty good stuff from it. Thank you, my friend. I do not think I would have survived without you, so he found the portal by himself. Looks like these are mainly towards magic, staff combat, stone alchemy, stone touch, channel staff, improved magic, improved dexterity. So I'll just take the improved dexterity. That's the only thing I think it's going to help me. What do we got here? Scholar's pair of iron boots for uncanny dodging. 3 defense, 3 armor. Of course, I'm going to put those on because I don't think I've got any boots on at all. There we go. All right. Come here, buddy. Okay, we're getting a little swarmed. Definitely use confused. Hoping we'd stun that guy, but we didn't. It's alright though, we still got him. Insulating belt, rough leather belt of transcendence. Resistance 5% cold, 5% fire, physical save +5, mind power +2. Not really that useful for the kind of character we're going with, but since we're probably not wearing a belt, which we're not, we'll go ahead and put it on. Come on, buddy. Get this off the screen again. Iron longsword. Okay, I see something else there. Looks like maybe a rune. Wild infusion of sneak. Okay. And now I think you can leave the level without clearing it out, but that's not ever normally something you want to do, because obviously you're not going to be able to fight some of the stuff later on if you're not fully maxed out. So you need to kill everything you can kill so that you can do that. We actually got an arcane Or an arcing iron mace. I believe that's also two-handed. Actually it's not. And what was I'm thinking about it? Did we level up by any chance? We did, so let's go ahead and spend those before I forget. We'll dump them back into strength. And we got one class point. I really want to work on my stunning blow and generic points. I guess we'll try to get the better armor because we're going to definitely want that. Alright. Well, that must be the portal. Oop. There we go. Another troll. And we've gotten pretty good at killing them now. The game does get significantly harder. I know it seems like it's easy now. And for those of you who've played it before, you know that it can get pretty intense pretty quickly. But we've cleared out this map here. We're going to push on to the next one. And wow, another escort. Holy crap. That's very weird. I don't usually get that many escorts. Okay. Yeah, we'll help him again because maybe we'll get something good out of it. This is actually good that we're getting these escort quests because we can get a lot of really good stat boosts if we can complete these. Listen, buddy, it's a fox. You're going to be alright, I promise. At least they don't, like, run off. Like most escorts, I feel like, in these games. They don't just run off and get killed when you're trying to fight other things. Come on. There you go. Cool. Improved dexterity +2. Improved cunning +1. Learn talent track. Heightened sense. Device mat. I'm going to take the improved dexterity. What's that put me at? 14. Okay. Alright, let's keep clearing this map out. Okay, that was actually a lot there, but we did a pretty good job clearing it out. We've got a pretty good amount of armor too. I'm not sure what that is. I've never seen that before. Nature's Mind Star. What is this? We took some damage. Trying to read what it says. I've never seen this before. It doesn't seem to be doing damage actually, but yeah, I don't know what it was doing. Ooh, some good armor. Looks like plate mail, though. What is this? Totem of Thorny Skin. Totem of Thorny Skin. Use the hardened skin for 7 turns, increasing armor by 16, armor hardiness. No, we'll just... It's kind of cool, but we'll just leave it. And an iron plate armor, which I don't know if... There's the map. I don't know if we can wear plate armor yet. We're just wearing... Yeah, talent heavy armor training level 3, which we're not even close to. Actually, we're kind of close to it. Armor +4, defense +2. 7 defense +6. Gives us pretty good fatigue, though, I'll tell you that. And fatigue is basically how much stamina it's going to burn. It's going to burn extra stamina, essentially, using special abilities. So that I can't use, but if I go here, we can level up. Well, we still can't drop the point into there, but we can raise our strength at least. We'll get a better war shout there. And at least go for the higher weapon. Okay, so up here is actually a boss that we gotta fight, and he's gonna probably give us a pretty good run for our money, so let's hopefully... I mean, we've really gotta make sure we don't mess around here. So he is off balance. We didn't manage to stun him. We are gonna try to confuse him. Okay, did I stun him? Because I really want to get a stun on him. He's confused, he's off balance, he's not stunned. Now, usually, if you're gonna die, this is gonna be where it happens. But we managed to get him. This rod is made of entirely Veradon, infused with raw magical energies that can bend space itself. You have heard of such items before. They are useful for adventurers allowing faster travel. The ethereal eye stares eternally as if seeing things that do not truly exist. These apolescent orbs stare at you with deathly knowledge, undeceived by your vanities and pretenses. They have lived and died through horrors you could never imagine, and they lie strung in black cords, watching every twitch of the shadows. If you close your eyes a moment, you can almost imagine what dreaded sights they've seen. Actually, a bunch of stuff there. I'll pick that up. Dear Wiseman, sorry to cut your bird watching session short, but I must bring this. And I've okay. Not gonna read all of that. Sorry. You find a tattered page scrap, writing this in a tree, and he's at the bottom of it, waiting. His club is the size of a tall dwarf. Don't think I'm going to make it. And part of a plan of the region. Okay, there's a bunch of items here. I want to pick them all up. Bunch of items here. And probably some good stuff. And we found a rod of recall, which is very handy. So we are actually over encumbered, so we can go ahead and drop some of this stuff. I really hate to drop any of it, because you'll see why later. But we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get that encumbrance down below 85. I could probably, I know I can drop this stuff. There, that got me there. And I kind of want to be able to wear that spiked iron plating. Copper ring of clarity, better accuracy, changes state, mental save, confusion, immunity. It's kind of good. Are we wearing any ring? Nope, so we might as well put that on. Withering orbs. Not really. I have the dreaming one. It's actually an amulet. Which if I'm not wearing one, I can put one on. Oh. Okay, we just want to get our armor up. Which we're actually almost ready to do. Got light armor. Strength needs to be up, so there we go. Okay, so now we can wear plate armor. And we've actually maxed out our strength, so we'll dump the rest into constitution. Oh, as for this, we get that maxed out and that, and okay. And now we can actually wear the plate armor, which is what I want to do. Make us a hell of a lot better. Flaming Iron Greatsword, probably better than our axe. Maybe not though. Actually, it is better. This has a better crit chance. This has more fire damage. This does more damage in general though, okay. So we'll swap those around, and we're actually at the end of this episode, so next time we'll hopefully finish up this zone here, and once we're all finished with that, we'll go on to exploring the rest of the map. I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.